Hello, welcome to the Happy Place to Grow. I am Mrs. Davis, and I am so glad you are joining me today for a really fun story. Now, if you have ever lost a tooth, then this story is definitely going to be one that you can relate to. So, everyone starts out with a set of teeth called their primary teeth or baby teeth. And when you're about 6 or 7, those teeth start to wiggle and jiggle and get loose. And eventually, they're going to fall out. What's one to do with a tooth that falls out? Well, in today's story, we're going to get familiar, and maybe you already are familiar, with the Tooth Fairy. Have you ever lost a tooth and left it under your pillow for the Tooth Fairy to collect? And then the Tooth Fairy leaves you some kind of special surprise, maybe some money. Yeah, that's always fun. What are you going to do with that loose tooth anyway when it falls out? Might as well give it to someone that needs it. In this story, the Tooth Fairy tells all. Not only is the Tooth Fairy going to be collecting teeth, but along the way, she's going to be telling us some really important facts about our teeth. In fact, she's going to be having a conversation with a tooth. So this is a really fun, but it's definitely going to give us a review in all things all about our teeth. So let's get started, find a comfortable place, and let's enjoy the Tooth Fairy Tells All. And right here on the title page, it says, the little Tooth Fairy saying, the title says, The Tooth Fairy Tells All, and she's got her little talking bubble right here. And she's saying, that is me, the one and only Tooth Fairy. And then, let's get started. The Tooth Fairy Tells All. The tooth, the whole tooth, and nothing but the tooth. Here's the other character, a molar. They're going to be going against each other in tooth knowledge. Wonder who knows more. I am the Tooth Fairy. I know all about teeth. I am Wisdom Tooth. I know more. So, we were learning a lot about our teeth recently, and we learned that there are different types of teeth, and those molars that we have in the back of our mouth, they are divided into different groups, and when we get our last set of teeth, they're called the wisdom teeth. They're in the pack. So wisdom means very smart. Let's find out what happens when these two have a conversation about teeth. I have the best job. All I have to know is teeth. I do not have to know who has been good or bad. I do not have to know how to hide eggs. There's different kinds of gift givers. There's the Easter Bunny and Santa Claus. But the Tooth Fairy has a pretty easy assignment. I just have to know teeth. I will tell you all I know. This will take long, says Wisdom Tooth. When you are born, you have no teeth. That's what the Tooth Fairy's saying. And she's kind of right, because when a baby's born, you don't see the teeth. But here's what Wisdom Tooth says. You do have teeth. But they are in your gums until you need them. And she says, I know that. This is a cute picture right down here. It's got real baby faces. I love that. By the time you are 3 years old, you have all 20 baby teeth. That's her knowledge. And then Wisdom Tooth says, baby teeth are also called milk teeth. I know that too. Now give me that milk. I didn't know that, did you? I didn't know they were called milk teeth. I wonder why. When you are 5 or 6 years old, your baby teeth start to wiggle. Then they fall out, but not all at the same time. That's good. That would be crazy, wouldn't it? Because how would you chew your food if you didn't have any teeth at all? There are some baby teeth you will have until you're 12 years old, thankfully. And then when you start to think about your teeth falling out, you dream about what the tooth fairy will bring you. I like money under my pillow. What about you? If you were a shark, each tooth would only last about a week. That's cool. The shark tooth fairy is all pooped out from collecting those shark teeth. Sharks have rows of teeth behind the ones they are using. When they lose a tooth, a new one drops in its place. Do you wish you had shark teeth? I'm glad I don't. But it would come in handy if you did lose a tooth. Little people need baby teeth. They help big teeth grow into place. They help your face and jaw grow the right way. That's important, isn't it? Because we want our faces to look right. So your baby or primary or milk teeth are just as important as your adult teeth. Big people need big teeth. Big people with baby teeth do not look good at all. That is so funny. Can you even imagine that? If you're an adult and you have little tiny teeth and you try to chew your food with those little tiny teeth, I am so glad we get 2 sets. And they're the right size, just the right size for our face. When you are grown up, you will have 32 teeth, 16 teeth on the top and 16 teeth on the bottom. And that's true for most people. And if you don't have your teeth, they definitely need your teeth or you're going to have a funny shaped face. And now your lips are going to squish in. I love my teeth. I'm glad I have them. The last teeth you get are called wisdom teeth. That is me. And that's a type of molar, of course. Yes, you are last, she says, with confidence. These two are in a battle, aren't they? Each kind of tooth has its own job. The front teeth cut food. They're the biters. They're called incisors. The teeth in the middle hold and rip food. The back teeth grind and chew food. So you got your rippers, which are your canines, your rippers and grippers, canines, and then your grinders and chewers. Those are called your molars. When you start thinking about teeth, wow, you can learn a lot of interesting facts. Teeth are like icebergs. There is a lot more that you cannot see. So an iceberg is a large chunk of ice floating in the sea, and a lot of the iceberg is under the water. And because you don't see a lot of your tooth, not sure what's always going on with them. The part above the gum is called the crown, and under the gum is called the root. That's the part that holds your tooth. Inside your gums, the root. Inside all teeth are the same. There's layers and layers. Wow. This tissuey part right there, that's where all the blood flow and the nerves are. After you eat, you must brush away the bits of food left on your teeth. You do not want holes in your teeth. Yikes. Most toothpastes have fluoride in them. Fluoride makes your teeth harder because it's a mineral. And that outer layer called your enamel, it gets strengthened with minerals like fluoride. So now you know all about teeth too. Thanks to me. Hey, what are you doing? And she does a poof with her fairy wand. Wow, now I cannot be in this book at all. Toads have no teeth. She turned him into a toad. That little sneaky tooth fairy. She's something, isn't she? Here's some more facts as we close up the story. Did you know your teeth are like your fingerprints? They are not the same as anybody else's. A new fact that I didn't know. My teeth are unique to me. Nobody else has teeth like me. Here's another fact. In Mexico, children who lose a tooth are not visited by the tooth fairy. Oh my. Oh, but someone does visit. It's called the tooth mouse. The tooth mouse comes to get the teeth children leave under their pillows. Which would you rather have? A tooth mouse or the tooth fairy? I think I want the fairy to come. Hey, here's another fact. A snail has 25,000 teeth on its tongue. I didn't know that. I wouldn't think a snail would have one tooth. Another fact. Elephant tusks are really teeth. So elephants have teeth. On the outside, it's their tusks. Whoa, those are really long and sharp. Another fact. The teeth of a lobster are in its stomach. Oh, that's really weird. Could you imagine having teeth in your stomach? Lobsters have teeth in their stomach. Wow, I tell you, this tooth information is really crazy and fun. If you are right-handed, you probably chew with the teeth on your right side, the right side of your mouth. If you're left-handed people chew with teeth on their left side of their mouth. That's really interesting. I never thought about when I take a bite. Yeah, I do chew on this side more. And you know what, too? I also start brushing on my right side always before my left side. And my dentist, the last time I went, said, you need to spend more time on this side of your mouth because the dentist had to do more work cleaning on this side. And she said, you need to spend more time over here. But I always start over here because I'm right-handed, I guess. The next time I eat something, I definitely know about brushing, but the next time you brush or eat, think about what side of the mouth you're chewing and brushing on. Interesting. In the year 200 AD, Romans used toothpaste made of eggshells, seashells, bones, and honey. Wow. Do you think that would be a good toothpaste if it had crunchy eggshells, bones? What about honey? I know sweet stuff in our mouth can stick to that plaque. I don't know if that was the best. At least they were trying something a long time ago. Well, What did you think of the Tooth Fairy Tells All? That was a really fun way to not only think about our teeth, but to gain some new information in a fun way with this gal called the Tooth Fairy. Well, I hope you're taking great care of your teeth, and don't forget, if you lose one, put it under your pillow and wait and see what the Tooth Fairy brings you. Hopefully it won't be the tooth mouse. All right, until our next time, well, I guess if you live in Mexico, you want it to be the tooth mouse. All right, until our next time together, this has been really fun. Thanks for joining me, and I will see ya real soon.